Chris Cuomo has figured out what this show figured out 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago, is that the Democratic Party is doing nothing for people, and they're creating a swell of support for a third party in America. And if you're angry at third parties running, that you should be angry at the Democrats, because the Democrats, well, here, let's let him say it.
And I know journalists don't say this very often. The two-party system is a game that is killing us. And our leaders have said it from the beginning. The results have shown it from the beginning. The two-party system is toxic. It is a battle to the bottom, and it is zero sum. And it is not what our system was set up to be. It is not an animal of our Constitution or any of the formative documents. It's not even a creature of law. It's culture. And they should not be in control. And the Democrats are upset about a potential third-party bid right now. Mm-hmm. The blame is on them. If you do not give people the best choice, how can you criticize their desire for more choice? Oh, but it's existential. It can't be Trump. That's on you. And the process has put us in this position. And I'm against it. I want people to be free agents, critical thinkers, and be independent. And that's the plurality of this country. It's the fastest growing partisan denomination, which is nonpartisan. Mm-hmm. So that's what's changed.
So what woke Chris out of his coma? I was really hoping I would deliver that joke well, and I did. What is that? I hear a voice coming from your basement while you're quarantining. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's Chris Cuomo sounding like Jimmy Dore. What happened? Did the Democrats stop returning your phone call? Is that what happened? Because that's what it looks like. Yeah. All of a sudden, he gets off CNN, and all of a sudden, Craig, he's able to tell the truth about the two-party duopoly. Isn't that wild?
You know what?
This guy's edgier than Kyle Kalinske.
Yeah.
Chris Cuomo is.
Yeah. I mean, since he's, I guess, getting fired and thrown to the side, kind of woke him up a little bit. And I noticed that night they were doing the town hall with Robert Kennedy Jr. I was saying there's a different Chris Cuomo over here. He seems to be a little bit more open to talking about third parties and independent-wise. And he does have some good genes. I liked his father a lot. You know, I've never been crazy about him and his brother, but I thought his father back in the days was one of the good leaders in New York. So I'm excited for this type of Chris Cuomo over here. And yeah, I think we need more of this. And I like this. I'd love to see him come on this show one day. That would be awesome if he ever would.
I don't know if I would want to talk to Chris Cuomo. Yeah. What am I going to say? I just want to sit there and insult him the whole time. I don't want to do that. That's not fun. I mean, maybe it is fun.
I think he's kind of like.
Maybe I'll talk to this guy. Maybe I'd like to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's no way I couldn't bring up that he's a complete bullshitting liar. When he completely faked that news story, and then he calls other people fake news.
Yeah.
And he says that Trump's a liar. It's like, dude, you did the worst thing you could possibly do as a newsman. You created a fake story that you were quarantined in your basement, and you lied. You had your family. You made your kids lie.
Yeah.
Like, you're the moral superior journalistically of nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And the Don Lemon stuff was pretty hard to watch with them just going off. Him and Don Lemon having those little segments together.
I didn't see that.
They were really just demoralizing to the people out there who wanted to. That was one of the ones when Don Lemon was like, oh, you've been out there. You know, I've seen you drink this and that. And now you're scared about what you're putting in your body. He was part of the whole kind of regime to bully people into getting vaccinated. Oh. So, I mean, yeah, it was. Oh, but okay. Maybe getting thrown out of your ass, change a little bit and wake up. And maybe he starts singing like a canary going, I was wrong for saying this. I was pressured. I was just going.
I'd like to hear what he has to say about Russiagate.
Yeah.
Because we all know that they knew inside CNN that was manufactured.
Yeah.
They knew that. Well, how do we know that they knew that? Because a producer who worked on health stories knew that. He said anyway. Here's what I said. I said, if voting third party didn't matter, they wouldn't spend so much time trying to scare you away from it. If Cornell attracts enough votes to swing the election, then that's exactly the leverage that we want. If I were the Biden campaign, I would try to think of another solution to this problem besides voter shaming, scare tactics, and character assassination. Because that's what this is. This is CNN saying Cornel West's candidacy on the Green Party line confuses some of his longtime political allies and friends while also alarming Democrats and black leaders as a potential ticking time bomb for President Biden in next year's election. I say, well, if you're really that scared, you should probably tell the Democrats to do something to attract our votes. Because that's how politics works. A politician, you don't owe them your vote. A politician has to campaign and garner enough votes to win. And if Joe Biden doesn't do that, that's on him. That's not on Cornel West. Hey, can we blame Joe Biden if Cornel West loses? Wouldn't that be convenient? Yeah. We would have won if Joe Biden wasn't running.
Yeah.
More people would vote for Cornel West than vote for Donald Trump. I can't believe that you guys didn't drop out. So that's what you have to do. You have to, like, the Republicans have to run against the Libertarians, and the Democrats now have to run against the Greens. And if you can't attract enough voters, then you lose. Anyway, I Chris Cuomo, you know, he thought he was a made man at CNN.
Yeah.
You know that he thought that he was untouchable. Come see our live shows. We're going to be in Chicago, Rosemont, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, New York City, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, Stamford, Toronto, Toledo, Detroit, St. Louis, and more. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets.